please welcome Gerard.
So I'm Gerard. I'm a senior in film AM. I'm proud to say I'm in the top 4 students in that class. Only 4 students in the class. This is my Zenith presentation. I made a mockumentary about senior assassins. Very, very excited to show you guys it. I worked very hard, and I just kind of want to let it speak for itself, and then I'll talk more about it after.
Each year, seniors across the nation participate in their school's game of Senior Assassins. Students pay a small buy-in and are then given a target. They must eliminate their target with a water gun. After eliminating their target, they must eliminate their target's target. Special items known as safeties can be worn for protection from elimination. However, on special purge days, there are no safeties. The last senior standing is the champion. We interviewed one contestant who's determined he will be this year's Senior Assassins champion.
My name is Danny Jones, and I will be the next Senior Assassins champion. I've made painstaking efforts and countless sacrifices thus far, and I'm determined to win that $300 cash prize. At first it wasn't so crazy. I'd go out, wear the safeties, try not to get eliminated. But as soon as I got into the top 30, I knew I had to take protecting myself more seriously. I started cutting people out of my life who I couldn't trust. I broke up with my girlfriend of 3 years. I kicked my parents out of the house. I hired a private entourage of bodyguards to protect me whenever I had to leave the house on purge days. I even murdered the documentary crew who came to interview me and replaced them with my clones. Anyway, now that we're in the last 3 weeks of school, they made the safeties extreme to try and weed out most people. But I am not most people. I gather evidence about my target. I plot meticulously. Then I go for the kill.
It's been an honor, sir.
You were supposed to protect me.
We got a better offer.
Right. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun making this. Like Taya, I had another idea which I switched to this one. I thought it would be more relevant, and I had a lot of fun casting you guys as my actors. So thank you all. Any questions? Yes.
So I know that normally you kind of like find other people to act. I was kind of, what was your experience like having you be the actor? Like, was that helpful time-wise or also difficult?
Yeah. So it's kind of a strange thing when you take on a project like this where you may choose to be like the writer, the director, like operating the camera, doing the audio. That's kind of like strange. It is nice in a way because it's like you're only relying on yourself, but it's also hard because it's hard to set up the audio recorder and the mic and the camera and do the slate and then set up all the props and stuff and make sure you got it right and then edit it all, and then if you mess it up, that's all your fault. So yeah.
How on earth did you do the clone scene?
So the clone scene, it's funny to me because when I show it to people, that's usually what they like the most, and that took probably the least amount of effort for a lot of the stuff. Basically, I set up a camera and I had like 3 different outfits planned, and so I was there in my backyard, set up the camera, hit record, went to like a third of the section of the screen for a little bit, like sat in the chair and like did this, and then I like got up and then I like changed really quickly, and then went in the middle of the screen to like man the camera, and then changed again for the boom mic. And the reason we want to do it quickly is because the lighting changes, and how I did the effect was I layered the same video on top of itself 3 times and just cropped it. So I had like me in the chair, and then I cropped out 2/3, and then I had me on the camera, and I cropped out the right third and the left third, and then just composited things together. Yes.
So you don't have quadruplets?
Definitely not. Katie. My favorite part, it was really weird for me to ask my friend Elliot, be like, do you have a trash can that I can hide because I need to do it for this film? He's like, yeah, my parents are going to think you're crazy, but I guess why not? So I had a lot of fun doing that. Tyler.
Were you actually eliminated by Michael?
No, I was not. I was killed while running to my car at UPL. Yes. Jacob.
I like the reference to Tennisman with the, and whether it was intentional or not, but with the unnecessary rivalry with Annie and Katie. More film students should reference that.
Comment.
Comment, but I liked how it like started to like ramp up and it got like more serious. How like you broke up with your girlfriend, you kicked your parents out, and then like it like in the beginning it was like more like low key about senior assassins, and then it got like I don't know. I thought it was really funny how it just like totally switched up and went like.
Yeah, thank you. I was happy how it worked out. I wanted it to be like, oh, this is a fun little explanation, and then it's like you see this guy and he's a little serious, and then you're like, okay, he's totally insane. So, Taya.
I just like Minecraft font.
Minecraft font in the credits. Yes. Sure.
I have 2 questions. My first one was, what was like the hardest scene to film?
The hardest scene to film might have been the trash can. Honestly, it might have been the introduction with Steven, the very first bit, because we were filming after school, and I would think like nobody would really be there, but people were constantly pulling up by that curve, and there was so much wind, and also, yes.
That's what I'm saying!
It just messes everything up. And then there were people walking by, friends we would see, and then they would just say hi and all that, and it took us a while, but it's worth it. So, yeah.
So you shot that like scene over the weekend?
The introduction scene was like one day, and then I had to do a voiceover just for the Google footage.
I just want to say thank you for the laugh. That was so hysterical with you kicking your parents out and everything. Seriously, I needed a good laugh today, so thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, that might have been the most fun to film, getting my parents and just stuffing random stuff inside a box like a blender and a lamp. Yes.
So absurd stuff like that that's really wacky. Think about using music to really emphasize that, because some of the stuff I was like, oh, you gotta use this kind of sound effect or this kind of music to kind of like put it way over the top. So, and your acting was I think you could have been a little bit more over the top too, just to make it even more absurd. So.
Do you think you would film like another movie like with kind of you doing most of the work, or would you think in the future projects you gotta not have to worry about the one actors?
Well, as I can say from like our senior narrative, for example, I am an actor in that, and there were times when I was behind the camera, and there was times when I was operating the boom mic, and there's been times when I'm editing, and when I helped write the script. So it's like I've done bits of everything, and yeah, I've always been into film, just doing projects, whether it's making Minecraft videos or TikToks, and some of the things, like the thing I learned is it is very, very helpful to have people on your side. So everybody has a specific role, so it really gets it moving. Because when I was filming like the Dan interview by myself, that was kind of tricky. Like, oh damn, I need the script, I need the laptop, or I need that, I need the mic, I need the side of the camera, or is it working? It's difficult. So. All right.